Alright, so we've been working feverishly to try to get the garden cleaned up and ready for winter, and I've been trying to get so many of my plants sunk, planted, staged, even just thrown in the ground just to get them out of their nursery cans to overwinter them till next year. So let me show you some of the things that I didn't catch on film. You saw me cleaning you saw me planting in the east side flower bed in my backyard. You saw me putting in some plants right here behind me. I don't know if I showed the process of me getting these Japanese hollies sunk, but let me just kind of give you an overview of what I've done. It's now November 3rd, Selection Day, and it's like beating a dead horse. You guys know about my computer issues, so it's a backlog. So let me show you what it looks like now. It's vastly different from what it looked like a few weeks ago. So yes, this is the result. This is the result of having two big old pine trees in your front yard. Every fall and winter, they leave me with a lovely blanket of pine needles all over the place. So, one of my neighbors dropped off some irises for me to plant. I haven't gotten that done yet. I don't know if I showed you moving my azalea over from the front flower bed to here, but it's going to get a lot more shade in this spot, so I think it'll be happy. From I planted it, it hasn't skipped a beat, so that's good. I found some black mondo grass, and I don't know if, yeah, there it is. I found some black mondo grass. Let's just leave it at that. And I've just stuck it around in certain places in the garden, and I kind of was trying to do a hedge of Hakanakloa. So next year, I think I might buy some more to put there to finish the edge. Honestly, I'm not really thinking about buying more plants for next year because I have a lot. I'm thinking I'm just going to let the garden be what it is and just, but I digress. So that's what's going on over here. I did plant a couple of hardy orchids. Right there. There they are. Nice and beautiful. I planted one there and one there. Did I show you restaging my bird bath under here next to my chair, which I need to bring inside? I moved that. I was gonna call it a holly. Why am I calling it a holly? What is it again? What is it? Having a total brain fart. What is that plant? Hosta. Gee. Okay, planted the hosta there. It was over in the corner by my faucet. It wasn't getting enough room back there to really be magnificent, so I put it there, and it should do well. I planted the elderberry there. Booyah. What else did I do? Let's swing over here. Look at this. This planter has all of the annuals that I, neglected this past growing season. And they've gone through a couple freezing temperatures and they're still there. So I'm just letting them be. I cut back all of the peonies in this bed. Things are looking nice. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but if you don't, you should. I showed in the Instagram story a few weeks ago how these coleus that I pulled out of a pot and just threw here because I thought they were going to die. They came back and they've gone through a couple of freezing temperatures and they're still there. So hopefully they naturalize and come back for me year after year. That's wishful thinking, but I enjoyed them. I enjoyed that bright pop of color right in here. And I didn't plant it this way, but I've got a variegated forest grass there. I've got a smoke bush there. And I have this golden barberry here. And all of these colors just blend so well. And this coleus, which is not a proven winners one, I just picked it up at Home Depot. I couldn't have planned this any better. Look at how all those colors blend so well. And just that little hint of pinkish magenta red kind of sets this whole area of the garden off very, very beautifully. That's a house plant that I left out. Lovely. I might bring that inside. I don't know. You see, I've still got some hostas under here to plant. Haven't gotten to that yet. I planted some more of that black mondo grass over there. I seeded some columbine and some other stuff, and it came up over here, so that's exciting. Let's pop over to the west side and see what's going on over there. All right, guys, so this is the west side. You can see that I cut back that pot with the variegated grass. I cut the grass back. It's looking kind of rangy, and the ivy is looking nice. So that's not bad. I hope that concrete container ages a bit because it's looking kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. Panning over a bit, the butterfly bush is finished, and boy, what is that? Hold on, I'm supposed to have the tag in there somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, there it is. It's a rocking deep purple. So it's a rocking deep purple salvia, and it says it's actually hardy in zone 7 to 10. And I garden in zone 7A, so cross my fingers that this thing survives and comes back. Last night we dipped down to about 28 degrees, and this morning I came out and there were honeybees on it. This is a hot mess. I dug out my hibiscus that was there where this viburnum now is. And yeah, I just left it there because I kind of really don't care if it survives. But I'm going to plant it in the backyard. This viburnum it's not a Korean spice. I've got the tag on it. It's a Spice Baby Korean Spice Viburnum, hardy in zones 4 to 8. It gets 3.5 to 5 feet tall and wide. Uh-oh. That's a bummer. I honestly thought this one was one of the viburnums that got like 7 by 7 because my plan was to limb it up and have it be a nice arching shrub back here. Man, I picked up the wrong one. Okay, so something has been digging in here. Yeah, it looks like a squirrel has been digging around in here because I've got some exposed roots. But I was planning for this to get like 7 feet tall and whitish, and I was gonna kind of limb it up. And I had a vision. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way you plan. Oh well. That was probably a really, really bad camera angle. I planted, I don't know if I showed you when I bought these serendipity alliums from Proven Winners. I bought 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I planted them in a hedge. These pentas are getting bitten by the cold. I still got this truffle pink Gomprina that needs to get cut back. There was something else. Oh, these Carolee Petite Pink Gara, they were in the front planter that my wife bought me for my birthday this year, and these are the centerpieces. They did well. I planted one here, and I planted the other one in a flower bed. In the flower bed we were just in. So everything is looking nice. These camera angles today are not really great, but yeah. Quick update. I did show this in the Instagram story the other day. So if you're not following me on Instagram, do so. This is the mum that we highlighted in the How to Rebloom Mums Care video, and I'll link that up above. As you can see, it was glorious until we got the winds, and the weight of the blooms made this, I'm gonna call it a shrub, splay, and it split right down the middle, which is unfortunate. But that's what's going on over here. All right, guys, so that just about does it. I mean, look at how thick these pine leaves needles are. I mean, it's crazy. The last thing I want to talk about is my coffee cups elephant ear. It's still going strong. I mean, the wind has been tattering the leaves like nobody's business, and I mean, it's actively growing because there are a lot of little plantlets still. This is a new leaf that's unfurling. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new leaves unfurling on this guy, and we're having temps in the 30s. So I'm just gonna let this ride as long as it wants to go. If the cold temperatures finally take it, then I'm gonna cut it back and dig the tuber and try to overwinter it. But that's pretty much what's going on now. So, because of the whole coronavirus thing, I haven't been able to get the supplies that I normally would have by now to what I like to call winterize my garden. I'm gonna keep my eye out to see if those things become available. I normally put down like compost, I put down a planting mix, I put down leaf mulch and blood meal, and that's kind of like my blanket on top of my beds for the winter. And that works out for me beautifully every year. Again, because of the pandemic, it looks like that's not going to happen, but I am still hopeful. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed seeing this little hodgepodge, mishmash, kind of weird video. I think we're caught up on videos, so I'm going to be powering down, especially because as we get into the holidays, my family and I are extremely busy. So we're gonna get ready to start decorating the house and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm normally away from my garden, my house plants, and all of that business over the holidays. So that being said, I'm gonna be powering down from 2 videos a week to 1. And we're going to be shifting inside for the next 3 or 4 months to houseplant videos. You already seen a lot of succulent videos. There's probably more coming. And my aquariums. I actually rescaped one of my aquariums. Didn't quite finish it because I was so concerned about all of this that my aquascape just kind of fell flat. But I'll show you that also. So again, guys, that's all I've got for right now. Remember, in all things, give thanks. I'm rambling, so I'm going to sign off now, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.